Have you ever noticed how some women seem to attract love without even trying, while others give their all and still end up confused, rejected, or hurt? The truth is, emotional attraction doesn't follow logic. It follows human nature, and often, it's the most counterintuitive behaviors that make the biggest impact. So today, I want to share 6 powerful attraction techniques that go against what we usually think is right. These aren't manipulative. They're grounded in psychology and based on emotional truth. When used from a place of self-respect and awareness, they can completely shift the dynamic between you and a man. And most importantly, they protect your emotional energy while still creating deep connection. Let's get into it. Number 1. Give more only when he gives first. This might sound transactional at first, but it's not. It's about emotional balance. Tell yourself this: if you love me with 1 point, I'll give you back 10. But if you give me 0, I'll give you nothing and walk away. This mindset isn't cold. It's clarity. You're not here to prove your worth to anyone. You're not here to beg or bargain for someone's love. The woman who gives endlessly without receiving becomes invisible over time. But the woman who knows her worth and only invests where she feels safe and seen, she becomes unforgettable. Men respect emotional standards more than they respect emotional sacrifice. Always. Number 2, be clear, not harsh. When you communicate with a man, speak gently, but clearly. A woman with both calm energy and a firm boundary is incredibly powerful. When you express your thoughts in a way that's calm and logical, it doesn't trigger his defenses. He won't feel attacked. Instead, he'll actually hear you. Men are used to being misunderstood or criticized when things go wrong. But when you're able to calmly explain your needs and still keep your softness, something shifts. He sees you as emotionally intelligent, even wiser than himself. It's attractive. It's rare. And it builds a bond based on mutual respect, not fear. Number 3, stay rational and sensual at the same time. Many women fall into the trap of becoming either too cold or too emotional in relationships. But true power lies in balance. Be the woman who can think clearly, but still make him feel warm. Be the one who understands herself deeply, but never needs to explain everything to be understood. When a man sees that you're not dependent on him for your emotional regulation, but you still desire him, it creates a deep emotional pull. You're not a mystery in a confusing way. You're a mystery in a magnetic way. This balance between logic and emotion is what draws a man in and makes him want to stay. Number 4, let him fear losing you. A man who never fears losing you will never value you deeply. When a woman becomes too available, too forgiving, or too easy to return to, something in his brain shuts down emotionally. The chase disappears. The commitment fades. The guilt never comes. But when he senses that you're capable of leaving, not out of spite, but out of self-respect, he begins to wake up emotionally. He realizes that your presence isn't guaranteed. That you're not emotionally dependent. That you're choosing him, not needing him. And that's when a man starts to reflect. That's when he feels guilt, awareness, even fear, not because you manipulated him, but because your emotional self-control commands it. Number 5, don't be the nice girl all the time. Women are often raised to be agreeable, kind, and giving. And yes, kindness is powerful. But when you become the nice girl who never disagrees, never challenges, and never withdraws, you become predictable. And predictability kills attraction. Sometimes, you need to pull back. Not to punish, but to restore emotional balance. Sometimes, you need to challenge him. Not to fight, but to show that you have a mind and a voice of your own. The most powerful form of attraction comes from contrast, soft and strong, warm and distant, kind and sharp. Show him all of you, not just the parts that keep him comfortable. Number 6, teach without controlling. This is the secret that most women never learn. Emotional leadership. When a man interacts with a woman who understands relationships deeply, he starts to level up emotionally. He begins to see his own patterns. He starts to grow. But only if he never feels like she's trying to control or change him. When you say things like, "Of course, if you don't know how to deal with this, you can come to my space. I'll teach you," it's not arrogance. It's confidence. It's showing that you know your worth and you're willing to guide, without needing to dominate. And men actually appreciate this. Especially the smart ones. They don't want a passive partner. They want a woman who knows what she's doing emotionally, who communicates clearly, and who doesn't tolerate confusion disguised as love. Final thoughts: be a woman who understands human nature, not just romance. Attraction isn't built by trying harder. It's built by understanding deeper. You're not here to win a man over with perfection. You're here to create emotional gravity, the kind that makes a man feel safe, curious, and deeply drawn in. Use these 6 behaviors not to manipulate, but to anchor yourself in emotional intelligence. Because once you understand these rules, you stop chasing love. You start attracting it, without losing yourself in the process. Want more feminine psychology and attraction wisdom? Subscribe and turn on the bell. New videos every week to help you protect your heart and attract real love.